You guys may have seen this video, but I wanted to, I played this for my viewers last night, but I played a different person, and I really like this guy's perspective. It's gonna be fun at the beginning, and it's gonna be a little bit angry at the end. If you guys know who the older millennial is, if you know who he is, he's a guy on TikTok that's a MAGA supporter that shares just the most bullshit stuff. He has absolutely no room to talk, no education, doesn't do research. He just posts the thing that MAGA likes, 30-second TikToks that make you angry, hateful, and vitriolic. And he recently posted about this young black man that had been sitting in his car because he was pulled over for what he believed was no reason. And while waiting for the supervisor to show up, one of these police officers or multiple of these police officers busted his window and beat him up, right? Because he was, exercising his rights as an American citizen. And this older millennial guy went on TikTok and he said he should have complied. He should have complied. At the end of the day, if you're just a good person, good people don't get beat up by cops, guys. What are you thinking? Good people that aren't resisting arrest have never been, had a cop kneel on their neck for 9 minutes. That's never happened, guys. That's what he wants you to believe. Well, it turns out that the older millennial had some footage of him getting tased by a police officer and pissing his pants. And I ain't fucking here for this. So I want to play this one for you. I wanted you guys to see this shit, and I want you to watch it. This is a guy from TikTok, and this is over on his YouTube channel. So make sure you go check him out. I'll give you his name after we're all done with this. And I want you guys to watch this video. I'm just gonna let the whole video play because it's only about 2 minutes. I'll tell you what. We'll let the PP tape play first. We'll let the PP tape play, and then we'll pause it.
I'm here. Yep, that's fine. Turn around. Okay. I'm on your belly. Yeah, wait, I'm peeing. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You're good. I'm peeing. Look at your back. There. I'm peeing. Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm peeing. I'm peeing. I can't stop peeing.
Why don't you stop, bud? You heard us through the door.
I got scared. I'm sorry.
You got scared?
Yeah, I got scared. I'm sorry.
All right.
This is the most...
I just want to point out my favorite part in that video. Before we let this man go ahead and speak his piece, there is nothing funnier for me than hearing this dipshit laying on the ground going, I can't stop peeing. Karma. Don't it suck, though? Look, I grew up in a bad place. I've been arrested. My whole family's been arrested. I can tell you this. That's not a pleasant interaction. But he's lucky he's a white guy. You notice those cops weren't raining down elbows on the back of his head. They weren't punching him in the stomach. How many of these ICE agents have we seen abusing immigrants? Old ass, like 60, 70, 80-year-old men taking nightsticks to the ribs, getting punched in the back of the head. To be honest with you, that wasn't that bad of an interaction. So let's let this guy talk a little bit about it.
Pathetic thing I've ever seen on this app. And I wouldn't make this video if it weren't for the hateful shit that you fucking post. I've been tased. I've been to jail multiple times. One night I was tased 3 times for resisting arrest. And I did not fucking act like that. The dramatics. The absolutely fucking pathetic. And this is the party. This is the influencer of the alpha males. It's fucking gross. Watching that video, I felt gross. But the truth is that your reaction is a normal human reaction. When that cop asked you, why didn't you stop? And you said, because I was scared. I'm scared. That's fucking normal. And I would really like you to take that experience and apply it to fucking other people. You're so lucky that your skin is not fucking brown, bro. And you know that. You can never again get on this fucking app and tell people that they just need to comply. Because you expect them to do something superhuman, to have some type of fucking superhuman clarity in a situation where they are fucking scared and you couldn't even do the same fucking thing. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here.
There it is. And that's why when these people are like, you know, I used to have a lot of left-wing people that would come in and they'd say, don't you feel bad for these people, though? Can't you see that these people, they're human? Like, you got to have empathy for them, too. And I tried that shit. I tried it. I tried to reach MAGA, tried to fucking talk to them, tried to let them be in my chat. I always talk shit to them. But I wanted to be able to say, you know what? These people on the left that are criticizing me for not being empathetic enough, they're right. They're good people, man. Maybe I'm not as good of a person as they are, and that's why I've always said, I'm like, I'm an outlier. I can't say that I'll always be accepted on the left. I'm pretty sure after all this shit is over, after we have won this battle, that much of the left is going to be like, yeah, that angry ginger guy, he's got to go too. He's too mean. But I'll tell you this. I grew up in a bad place. And the majority of the people that I knew growing up were black and brown. Those were my friends. I grew up around skinheads and peckerwoods, and my friends were black and brown. I experienced racism that I think most people will never see in their life. And I can tell you, even with that all being said, that in multiple instances in which I was pulled over, when I was pulled over this one time, and I had 3 black dudes in the back with a pit bull and a Mexican dude driving in my passenger seat. Rest in peace, my dude. He passed away about 4 years ago. And it was like the Dave Chappelle moment. He said, when you get pulled over with a white guy, he's still got his stereo up. That was me. Because even coming from where I come from, my interactions with police officers were different. Like, that literally, my Mexican dude in the passenger seat had to reach over and he's like, bro, turn your stereo down. I was like, oh, shit. And that's why I say, like, when people say there's no racism, I come from one of the most racist fucking places in the country, right? I also come from a place where it's the highest per capita killing of people by police officers. My nephew was shot and killed by a police officer. I can tell you this, when he says that, and I fucking love that. I love that energy, my dude. I love that energy. Get the fuck out of here. Because this is the bullshit that MAGA's trying to sell you. MAGA's trying to sell you, these cops aren't racist. These cops are just doing their job. Racism doesn't exist anymore. Systemic racism doesn't exist anymore. And I put the lie to that. Because not only did I grow up around people that, like, literally one of the dudes that we used to play football against had a swastika from his nipples to his belly button. Guys that had swastikas on the side of their face and shit, right? Not only that, but I've been in management since I was 19 years old. I have worked from everything from fast food to managing a store. And I have seen discrimination in the hiring process. I've seen discrimination against women, against minorities. So when I hear this shit from MAGA, where they're laughing it up and having a good time because a young black man got beat up by police officers because he should have complied. Yeah, when I get the video of that motherfucker getting tased and peeing himself, you're goddamn right I'm going to laugh at that shit. I'm going to laugh at it, and I'm going to play it twice in 2 days. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, please like and subscribe and hit that notification bell, and check out that video on the screen now.